says to Howell said, no matter what that mean old imposter goes around saying.
I am, aren't I? Yes, I keep forgetting that I'm a billionaire after taxes. I must remember that money talks. And when money talks, people listen. Now the contest will start at the sound of my tearing this $100 bill. 1, 2, 3.
You're a genius. After all, for $1 million, somebody's bound to find a way to get you off the island.
Yes, but what about you?
You want me to try?
Well, can you think of a better way of keeping the money in the trust?
Okay. Shut off, Gilligan.
It's paused. I'm not shutting it off.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we are live. Hello, Internet. Nobody's watching us right now. It's fine.
Good.
It's enhanced. We're live. Our screenshots we're taking. Open up the chat window in case anybody wants to join us. That'll work.
My hair looks weird, doesn't it?
We're at the control room.
Yeah, this is
They can see us. We can theoretically hear them. Alright, so we're ready to go. I'll pick my nose a couple more times. That way only the diehard fans will stay watching. Let's put that down there.
stand up straight.
Oh, I've got to...
All the way straight.
This is my straight. You make that better. What'd you do? It's a brand new tripod. You just opened it.
No. I accidentally bumped it. Pause it.
Now, if you stop that, you've got to stop your camera too. So internet of people.
How do I make this tripod stay?
Probably tighten the screws on the side, like the ones that make sense. That would be up and down. That would be front. That would be the tilt right there on your left hand.
This one?
Yeah. Okay.
It's still moving though.
All right. Did you tighten it or loosen it? That's craziness. All right, people, we'll be right there. There you go.
Just all I have to do is that. Jeez.
Hey, you better go with what works.
I don't know how to do this.
It's no Manfrotto, I mean, but it's good. Hello, and welcome to the HorseRockets. Hi, I'm Eliza, and I'm Jake. Which one am I?
Are you trying to mimic my voice?
I am Eliza.
Ah, that's how you do it, mister.
All right, we all framed in and good. I'm like, shh.
Sure does.
This episode's going to be fun. If it's not fun, we're going to quit doing it. No, we're not going to quit doing it. We're just going to get better at it. All right, so we're recording, yes?
Yes, sir.
We're recording on both. Okay, good.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
I'm Jake, and you're watching HorseRockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it A Little Bohemian.
Bohemian is the word. Bohemian. Say it with me now, people. The idea is you need to practice saying it, not dancing to it. You have to practice saying it.
Bohemian.
Okay, now we got it. Let's do this.
Stay up straight. So, perfect. Hello, I'm Eliza.
And I'm Jake, and you're watching HorseRockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
And this is episode 9, and we call it A Little Bohemian.
Now, you mumbled through there. They make a script, you practice script, we do script. Go back. Let's do this. We got this. We got this. Okay?
Hello, I'm Eliza.
I'm Jake, and you're watching Horse Rockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we called it A Little Bohemian.
Here at Horse Rockets Academy, we like to create an environment for producers. It's one of those hearers versus doers sort of thing.
That's right. So on this show, we're bringing friends and guests for interviews and segments. You're probably going to see guests visit the Academy more often.
For this episode, it's just us. Once we started realizing that our network of people around us are so amazing, we just naturally wanted to share that with everyone.
Our audience is part of that
I have
network.
to do that again. I can't ad-lib in there. It's a bad line. Let's go back. Bad line. Just sort of hearing people do amazing things. Yeah, let's start over. Let's keep running through this. You're the sort of people that prove. You're the sort of
Prove regular people.
Are you rehearsing your lines as well, or is it just me?
Just you.
Oh, okay. So you're good on all of this.
I am.
Okay, so we're up here working. You're playing the game.
That's my job.
No, it's not your job. Let's do this. I still pay you $5. You haven't done 10 episodes yet. So you're still getting paid $5. After episode 10, though, I may not be paying. Because the show's not making any money right now. Audience is part of that network. Right now, ask people to do possible just about the show. Let's ask them to do. Okay, yeah, we'll just follow the script. Go.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
And I'm Eliza.
Yeah, Eliza, you're Jacob.
Let's do that again. All right.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
And I'm Jake, and you're watching Horse Rockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it A Little Bohemia.
Here at Horse Rockets Academy, we like to create an environment for producers. It's one of those hearers versus doers sort of things.
That's right, and so on this show, we're bringing in friends and guests for interviews and segments. You're probably going to see guests visit the Academy more often.
Once we started realizing the network of people around us were so amazing, we just naturally wanted to share that with everyone.
Our audience is part of that network.
You're the sort of people that prove regular folks can do amazing things.
For right now, we're not asking...
No, that's why you rehearse. Do it. Come on, practice all these lines. I've got nice witty banter built in. And we're watching that Pride and Prejudice show. So say it out loud so we can practice our witty banter.
For right now, we're asking you to not do
We're not asking you to do the impossible.
We're not asking you to do the impossible. Just rather you get your crew together and sit back and enjoy the show.
Let's tell them what's in store for them today.
As also, we're going to start...
No, as always. Definitely not also.
And always we start with Brady's riddles.
He told me what it was before the show started, and it's a good one.
After Brady's riddles, Dan was going to hunt in history.
Yep. I worked hard on the new title sequence for his segment this week. Hopefully it'll be worth a thumbs up from our audience.
Then we'll get on our main topic segment and our HorseRockets Sci-Fi.
After that, we're going to introduce a new segment by reporting on our curriculum scorecards.
We'll explain those later in the show.
So what are we waiting for?
Just 6 little words.
And what are they?
Now it's time for Brady's riddle.
It's a punchline, so you've got to have it down. You've got to have like good timing on this. Let's do this again. Witty banter. Get it clicking. What? Have you not been watching those YouTube videos with me? Have you not been watching Gilligan's Island where they set up a line and then they say it? They set up a line and then they say it. They set up a line and then they say it. I've given you good lines. I worked hard to try to give you good lines. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Luckily, with Gilligan's Island and me, because
Right, but you're supposed to be using... I'm not having you watch Gilligan's Island just so you can waste your brain, sweetheart. I'm having you watch it so you can learn stuff from it. So learn from it, and let's get the witty bantering down. All right. Hello, my name is Michael. My mom is my teacher and my friend. I love her very much. We call our school Horse Rockets Academy. This is our show. No,
and this is our show!
I love the way she does it. Yeah, okay.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
I'm Jake, and you're watching Horse Rockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it A Little Bohemia.
Bohemian.
Bohemian! Bohemian! Bohemian!
Okay, come on, you can do it.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
And I'm Jake, and you're watching HorseRockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it A Little Bohemian.
Here at HorseRockets Academy, we like to create an environment for producers. It's one of those doers versus hearers sort of thing.
That's right, and so on the show we're bringing in friends and guests for interviews and segments. You're probably going to see guests visit the Academy more often.
Once we started realizing the network of people around us were so amazing, we just naturally wanted to share that with everyone.
Our audience is part of that network.
Boys, holy freaking cow.
Sorry.
You've been quiet for 4 hours! Why are you yelling now?
My siblings are
Hello? Anybody? Anybody tell me why?
I'm guessing they're playing with plates right now, and luckily they didn't have the water on. If they did, we would hear it. Not really fun. Blop, 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 blop. Oh, good morning, Starlight. Good morning, Dallas. Good morning, Oklahoma. Ooh, Logan 41, Graph 62, and Oklahoma City 68. Natural weather. Ooh, Spider-Man 2's playing.
Alright, good rehearsal, Liza? You getting some good rehearsal time in?
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna go watching Bohemian.
Nope. It hasn't been. Wait, it hasn't. I was seeing what the weather was like.
Yeah, well, the camera battery's half full. So I hope you have the charger for later. We may need it before the end of the show, because somebody lines are done.
I'm horrible! I don't even have their charger.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to work on it. Let's go.
Okay.
We've wasted 8 minutes of film time.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
And I'm Jake, and you're watching HorseRockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it Little Bohemian.
Here at HorseRockets Academy, we like to create an environment for producers. It's one of those doers versus hearers sort of things.
That's right. So, on the show, we're bringing in friends and guests for interviews and segments. You're probably going to see guests visit the Academy more often.
Once we started realizing the network of people around us were so amazing, we just naturally wanted to share that with everyone.
Our audience is part of that network.
You're right, Liza. You're the sort of people that prove that regular folks can do amazing things.
For right now, we're asking you to do the impossible. Just gather your crew. Not asking you to do the impossible.
Right.
Just gather your crew together, sit back, and enjoy our show.
Scroll down, let's go again.
You scroll up. Excuse me. You should really hear the story hanging on that wall.
Hello, I'm Liza.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
I'm Jake, and you're watching HorseRockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it A Little Bohemian.
Here at HorseRockets Academy, we like to create an environment for producers. It's one of those doers versus hearers sort of thing.
That's right, and so on the show, we're bringing in friends and guests for interviews and segments. You're probably going to see our guests visit the Academy more often.
Once we started realizing the network of people around us were so amazing, we just naturally wanted to share that with everyone.
Our audience is part of that network.
You're the sort of people that prove that regular folks can do amazing things.
Right now, we're asking you not to do the impossible. Just gather your crew together and sit back.
No, we're not
and
asking you to do the impossible. Maybe not capitalized. It's a good line, by the way. I've tried to make sure I give you good lines. How did that happen?
Oh, let me do it.
Not asking. Not king. Hey, not too fast, not too slow. Good time. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Eliza.
I'm Jake, and you're watching Horse Rockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it Little Bohemian.
Here at Horse Rockets Academy, we like to create an environment for producers. It's one of those doers versus hearers sort of thing.
That's right, and so on this show, we're bringing in friends and guests for interviews and segments. You're probably going to see guests visit the Academy more often.
Once we started realizing that our network of people around us were so amazing, we just naturally wanted to share that with everyone.
Our audience is part of that network.
You're the sort of people that prove regular folks can do amazing things.
Right now, we're not asking you to do the impossible. Just gather your crew together and sit back and enjoy our show.
Let's tell them what's in store for them today.
As always, we... You messed that up!
I've been holding in a cough since like 3 lines ago. It was so bad. Oh.
We had it good. We had it running.
I know we did. Oh. And it wasn't too fast either. All right, let's do this. Mike's sweaty. Oh.
I'm Eliza.
Now you have to tell them hello first.
Oh. What about you say I'm Eliza and then for one for Halloween?
We'll do that in the Bohemian section. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Eliza.
And I'm Jake, and you're watching Horse Rockets, filmed in beautiful Bavaria.
This is episode 9, and we call it A Little Bohemian.
Here at Horse Rockets Academy, we like to create an environment for producers. It's one of those doers versus hearers sort of thing.
That's right, and so on the show, we're bringing in friends and guests for interview segments. You're probably going to see guests visit the Academy more often.
Once we started realizing the network of people around us were so amazing, we naturally wanted to share that with everyone.
Our audience is part of that network.
You're the sort of people that prove regular folks can do amazing things.
But right now, we're not asking you to do the impossible. Just gather your crew together and sit back, and enjoy our show.
Let's tell them what's in store for them today.
As always, we're going to start with Rainey's Riddles.
Ah, he told me what it was before the show started, and it's a good one.
After Rainey's Riddles, it's Daniel's going into our hunt into history.
I worked hard on a new title sequence for his segment this week. Hopefully it'll be worth a thumbs up from our audience.
Then, we'll get to our main topic session, statement, and our Horse Rockets High Five.
After that, we're going to introduce a new segment by reporting on curriculum scorecards.
We'll explain those later in the show.
So what are we waiting for?
Just 6 little words.
And what are they?
Now it's time for Rainey's Riddle.
Okay, off to Rainey's Riddle. All right, here we go.
Wondering face off.
I wonder what the answer will be.
Dad, you've been... Oh. Here it's sleeping.
Told you I wrote you witty dialogue. Let's do it. I wonder what the answer will be.
Dad, you're being mean. You already know what the answer is.
True, but I'm not telling. Just because we have the best audience ever doesn't mean I have to tell them the answer right away.
Maybe we can get a thumbs up for a dramatic tension.
And if we don't get a thumbs up for dramatic tension, we should get one for Daniel's hunt into history. Okay, see how that was? It's playful, good segue. No, we do that later. Go down. Let's record the high five. No. That is for our main segment. We're filming out of order. We're on section 5. Segment 5.
It's now time for Horse Rockets High Five.
In this part of the show, we share something that we found that we think is worthy of the grand status of high fivedom.
This week's High Five goes to Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island originally aired from September 26, 1964 to April 17, 1967.
They produced a total of 98 episodes, and it was just 3 years run.
That's a lot for just 3 years.
It's funny even though it's almost 50 years old.
The plot is predictable. It revolves around Gilligan and the other cast trying to get off the island, but Gilligan manages to always mess it up.
If you want a show that is old but is cool, Gilligan's Island is the place to go.
Gilligan's Island, you have been found worthy of the grand status of high fivedom.
This high five goes to you.
That was weak, yeah. It was a weak high five. Okay.
Hey.
Serious face. This is serious. The grand status of high fivedom is not something else.
No, get your hand on
no, do the other way. With your shoulder to shoulder. Okay, go.
Now it's time for HorseRockets High Five.
Oh yeah, we have to slap. Let's do that again. Ready?
Now it's time for HorseRockets High Five.
In this part of the show, we share something that we think is worthy of the grand status of high fivedom.
This week's high five goes to Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island originally aired from September 26, 1964 to April 17, 1967.
They produced a total of 98 episodes in just 3 years of run.
That's a lot for just 3 years.
It's funny even though it's almost 50 years old.
The plot is predictable and revolves around Gilligan and the other cast trying to get off the island, but Gilligan always manages to mess it up.
If you want a show which is old but it's cool, Gilligan's Island is the place to go.
Gilligan's Island, you have been found worthy of the grand status of high fivedom.
This high five goes to you.
Here it is.
I like hearing that part.
Okay, you think that's a good take?
Yeah.
I'll work with it. I mean, at this point, this is just a fun show, so I'm happy.
Okay, now can we do number 4?
No, now we need to do 6 and 8. We have to do segment 6 and segment 8, and then we go back and we do 4. We do it out of order. This is Hollywood.
My favorite show part is
Okay, so for this one, we have to do is we're gonna film this section, and then we're gonna pull up the scorecard, and we're gonna talk about it quick. Yeah, just like that. Okay.
Now it's time to reveal our curriculum scorecard.
Like many homeschooling families, we found ourselves struggling to make sense of online reviews for curriculum.
To make this process easier, we spent time asking our homeschoolers what
Other homeschoolers
what they care about most when they choose their curriculum.
Okay, we've taken the most popular questions and put them in one form.
This week's curriculum scorecard is Math Doesn't Suck by Math Doesn't Suck by
Danica.
Danica McKellar.
Okay, let's do that for live, and then we'll go through and talk about it.
Now it's time to reveal our curriculum scorecard.
Like many homeschooling families, we found ourselves struggling to make sense of online reviews for the curriculum that we were looking at.
To make that process easier, we spent time asking other homeschoolers what they care most about when they choose a curriculum.
We've taken the most popular questions or interests and put them into one form.
This week's curriculum scorecard is Math Doesn't Suck by Danica McKellar.
As you'll see here, we go down and explain the title. The subject is math. There's 21 sequential chapters. Its organization is that it's, okay, I'll cut out because this is going to be shots of it. So I just need to record the audio for this. You can view the scorecard online at HorseRockets.com/scorecards. I'll narrate this upstairs.
Okay.
So now we're back to you. I need you to say, no, go back. I need you to say.
Now it's to hear
No,
Randy's riddles answer.
No, something like, we hope this scorecard is helpful. Something like that.
We hope the scorecard is helpful.
Okay, now we'll go on Rainey's next.
I wanted to say, now it's time for Rainy.
No, because it just shows up at the end of the topic. All right, because he has an intro to segue in. I haven't changed any of this, so yeah.
We'll just say,
Hey, do you know we're on the Twitter and Facebook? and Google Plus.
What about we just do this?
What?
Well, we're at the end of the show, Dad.
Let's talk about a bit about our beta beauty.
No, you can
Where are you
say.
going with this?
I say, well, we're at the end of the show, Dad.
No, I was just getting good.
Well, they can also help us, you know.
Well, what can they do?
They can. There's an Amazon link below, and they can click it, and that will take care of their Amazon possessions. See, you don't understand where I'm going now with this.
I understand. All right, let's do it.
And we both get to the dramatic part, okay?
Okay, we'll both play right. Let's do this.
No, it's the
Hurry up
end.
before the battery dies.
Well, we're at the end of the show, Dad.
We can't be at the end of the show. I was just getting good. It's only funny if one of us is the straight man. So I'll say we're at the end of the show, and you can.
No, I want to be the straight person.
You want to be the straight man? Okay.
Well, we're at the end of the show.
No, we can't be at the end of the show. We're just getting good at it. Why does this have to end? Why?
But it won't end until next week.
Oh, there's going to be another episode next week?
Yes.
What can they do in the meantime?
Well, they can subscribe to us or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+.
Cool. And there's links to all those at HorseRockets.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal, good deal. Okay, well, what if they want to help contribute to the show? Are we taking donations?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
We wouldn't mind the donation, but
We don't have any way to take a donation, so we can't
Yeah.
say we wouldn't mind it. Let's say, are we taking donations? Okay, pick up with, no, we just need them to shop on Amazon.
no, we just need them to shop on Amazon.
And what do they need to do differently this time when they shop on Amazon?
Just click the little link below every time they go shopping on Amazon, and a percentage of what they purchase goes to us.
Does it add anything to their overall bottom line? Is it going to cost them any more?
Nope.
Sounds good to me. So I hope Father's Day shopping coming up. You know, do a little Amazoning.
What do you want?
No. For them buying stuff and we get the percentage.
No, it would be kind of funny at the end. Say,
Well, what do
Like-
I want?
for just say your money.
I'm not telling our audience. If I get it, I'll show our audience, but I'm not going to tell them.
How come? You always
I know.
bring the surprises for me.
All right, so dancing now.
Not yet. I have to say that. Dancer! I'm horrible at dancing.
Now we're having fun. This quick thing was pretty cool last time. Okay, now let's go back to section 4. This is how we film the show, guys. I mean, really, like this is how it works. Okay, the screen back here is going to change to some cool looking stuff. And Michael is actually in Italy this week, so in order to get her for the show, we're going to have to tap into Italy.
Hey, Dad, do you want to match me today?
Sure, we'll do a segment of that. Let's go.
I'm a warlock. You're a witch.
Okay, the word here is Irene Adler, though. When you get there. Let's go. Put that down, because we're not doing that yet.
Yeah.
Here's how this is going to work. We're going to do the part that's in the script, right there, okay? And then we're going to cut to different things that we just like to do, okay? So, thanks, Daniel. Now it's time for our main topic. This episode is called Little Bohemian. Go ahead.
Okay. Thanks, Dan. Now it's time for our main topic. This episode is called Little Bohemian.
Cough, stay back. Cough, stay back. All right, do it again.
Thanks, Dan. Now it's time for our main topic. The episode is called Little Bohemian.
Bohemian for today's episode has reference to the term unconventional.
So that's not a country of Bohemian, or a city of Peru.
Now, you've been to that city. How did you get that wrong?
I don't know what it is.
Because you didn't read it. The words were available and she chose not to read them.
Dad, you should say that for the edit.
Okay.
Dad, isn't this kind of cool that my camera's off?
Okay, well, hopefully it's still recorded what we need to. It has enough battery to finish off the show.
Let's see when we recorded.
Stop the audio and then started again in the time. Don't see what it recorded. Don't waste battery. Just get it going.
Well, it lasted for...
It probably has like a 20-minute timer, and we were at 20 minutes, which is fine. So, internet, if you wanted to see what this looks like from when you're sitting in the chair, you can do a little feed on that. Let's see here. We need to change this.
Perfect. We got it running.
No, stand back up there. This is going to be cool. All right, so here's the studio with the lights. There's Liza. They were filming off of her Sony camcorder. And then point to the microphone there. Is the microphone started?
It's already started, dude.
Okay, so we sync the audio and the video back up. And then if you notice, we tend to look at the camera better than we used to, like the first couple episodes, right? What are we looking at there, Lou? What are we looking at when we do our script? Where's our script at?
Oh, it's a computer. We can't see it through the camera, but we can see it. And it's like our thermometer little thing.
Teleprompter, yeah.
Teleprompter. And it's way cheaper since we had this computer before. And my dad's like, why don't we use it? Since we haven't used it in a while.
Exactly. And so what we do underneath that, right, is here is our Google Hangouts live feed sort of thing. And that's on a separate YouTube channel.
Can I
But
go back to my spot now?
if we film it live, yeah, come on back. If we film it live, then you guys can come in here. Here's our studio lights. There's our storage room back
They're
there.
going to be blind, dude.
Oh, that'll be fine. And then over here, you see we've got just some moving blankets and then our green screen.
Yes, green screen.
Okay, Rise is in charge of our
Teleprompter.
script up there, our teleprompter. So she scrolls on her computer. You'll notice her doing that every once in a while. And she's helping us get to that part of our script. So that's a little behind the scenes look. And there's the Lego head thing and just some boxes. It looks like a mess. And Chrissy will say something like that. But honestly, part of what this does for us is it helps the soundproofing because we're otherwise in a very square room. All right, you ready to get going again?
Yeah, let's keep the camera away from me.
Oh, whatever, it's fine. All right, so back to filmarizing. Thank you, Internet folks. This is awesome. All right.
Thanks, Daniel. Now it's time for our main topic. And this episode's called Little Bohemian.
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 Okay, and then it's Bohemia down there, and then Prague. Okay, so let's do that again.
Thanks, Daniel. Now it's time for our main topic. This episode's called Little Bohemian.
Bohemian, for today's purposes, it has reference to the term unconventional.
Bohemian, for today's...
That was my line. I just said it. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Ben, you should copy music system.
No. Well, after the script, we really get Bohemian. I was just goofing off with you because I knew it was our first take. Go.
Thanks, Daniel. Now it's time for our main topic. This episode's a Little Bohemian.
Bohemian for today's episode refers to the term unconventional.
It's not a country of Bohemia or the city of Prague.
Not in the slightest.
Will I take the problem that they throw in the reference of the Sherlock Holmes and scandal in Bohemia? What is the mention of the...
Will I get in trouble if I throw in a little reference to Sherlock Holmes's A Scandal in Bohemia?
Which is... What is the...
What if I mention the name Irene Adler? Okay? You're going to sound like the smartest girl on the planet. Let's go. Practice that line. Will I get in trouble?
Will I get in trouble if I throw in a little references to Sherlock Holmes, A Scandal in Bohemia, or mention that the name is Irene Adler?
Irene
Adler?
Adler.
Irene Adler?
No. You will not. You will earn cool points for mentioning Irene Adler. And in fact, when you mention her, I have to respond with the woman. No, really, I do. Right? I didn't write that in the script earlier, but that's the way it needs to go.
No,
Every
hold
time,
on.
every time you mention Irene Adler, I have to say the woman
Why?
because that's what Sherlock Holmes did. Go ahead. Come on. Scroll your eyes. Come on. See, this is.
Thanks, Dan. Now it's time for our main topic. This episode's called A Little
I was moving my
Bohemian.
hand, so we have to do that.
Thanks, Dan. Now it's time for our main topic. This episode's called A Little Bohemian.
Bohemian for today's episode has reference to the term unconventional.
So it's like a city of Bohemia or a city of Prague.
No, not the country of Bohemia or the city of Prague. Not in the slightest.
Will I get in trouble if I throw in the reference to Sherlock's Holmes, A Scandal in Bohemia, or if I mention the name Irene Adler?
If you mention Irene Adler, then for this episode, I have to respond with the woman every time you mention it. How does that sound?
Okay, that's what Sherlock's Holmes did.
All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is get into some sort of a character, right? Put something on and just have fun.
We are now oh, you should put the Lego hat on.
No, I'm going to do this one first. And then we're going to do something else, and we'll cut to it and just make it sort of fun. And we'll splice all these together.
Okay, now I look like a girl from Harry Potter.
Oh, good. We can play Hogwarts.
No! I
So-
am not Hogwarts. Who are you?
I don't know. I'll be Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley.
So, Hogwarts. So, have you seen the latest Quidditch match?
No, I do not go to Quidditch. I only go.
There's Slam. Slam.
Yes, I've seen it. I have to go to our Hogwarts Quidditch since I am the headmistress.
The headmistress.
Headmistress.
I like mistress, though. It's kind of like mattress. You're the head person that everybody sleeps on when they go.
Okay, shall we begin?
No, we were to begin. We're going to clip that together and make it fun. That's the intent. Oh, I like the glasses down at the end. It's looking spiffy. Okay. Yeah, we're doing this. This is part of it, sweetheart.
We do it.
What are we going to do? You want me to say the Quidditch line?
Yes,
We already have a good take of that. We don't need to renew Quidditch. We need to do something else that makes fun of Hogwarts.
Let's see.
I got you. You ready for this one?
Yes.
Man, this Snape guy is just like dragging me down, man. Like, it's just not cool. He always keeps on interrupting my hacky sack stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
totally.
dumb. We should really hit him with our wands.
I don't think that'll work. I mean, he's like Snape, so probably poison us with something.
Yeah, like his venomous teeth.
So yeah, there's an old song about like never pulling on Superman's cape. I think they need to update it to never mess with Professor Snape.
You sound like you're actually like a dude.
Like a dude.
Yeah.
I am a dude. You have to drop your voice to sound like a dude. For me, I'm just already there.
That's kind of the voice you want. I'm already there.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like this is episode 9. We're just kind of hanging out for this episode, having fun.
Put on the Lego head.
Okay, I'll be the Lego head guy now.
Sweet, I can make you. Ready? Ready? Stay there. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! There's your out.
You think I'm gonna do that? That takes like 2 hours of my time. Okay, now for this, I can't see out of it, so I have no idea what I look like.
You want to switch it?
No, we're good. No, we're good. Don't touch it.
So, my brothers wear that hat to Halloween.
Yeah, but now I'm in character, so you have to do this in characters. I don't know what character you're going to be. Hello, I am Dr. Legohead. I am here to visit the HorseRockets Academy. Will somebody mind interviewing me? I was told there would be interviews here. Where are the interviewers?
I am sorry, but you are not here to interview. You are here to get kicked out.
No, come on. Do a
I'm
fake
trying to find
interview.
my head.
No, do a fake interview about what it's like to be a Lego. Camera battery.
Okay.
Come on, you got this.
Why my purple hair so much? Turn your hat upside down.
Okay, take off the witch hat. We're done with that segment.
Where is the witch hats again?
No, take off the witch hat. You can wear that hat next.
Really?
Yeah,
This hat?
but not right now.
Give me the Lego hat.
Do you want to be the Lego guy? I'll ask you the questions.
No.
Okay. All right. Then after that, you can be the Daniel Boone guy, and I'll ask you questions. Ready? Good evening. I am Dr. Legohead, and I'm glad I was asked to participate in this program today and get interviewed by the wonderful students here at HorseRockets Academy.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lego Head. It's like to be a Lego.
Well, it's a little confining at times. Every time you want to change your pants, you basically have to cut yourself in half. Very, very difficult.
What would happen if your head got ripped off your body?
My head got ripped off my body. It would be very painful. But most importantly than that, when the head comes off, it is also very likely to get lost by small children or eaten by dogs or other creatures. So usually it is very good advice to keep a Lego head on the Legos so that way it does not get lost. Because that is terrible, terrible. I had a friend, we lost his head. Has no idea where it goes now. And now he's got this stump, this stick thing for a neck. It's not very attractive. Steve has trouble with all the ladies now. Very, very bad. Yes.
Hey.
Well, we see this is the problem. Why he has issues with the ladies is because we don't know what he's saying.
And he doesn't know where he's going.
No, he doesn't even know where he's going. In fact, we just don't know what to do with him. He's not very happy. No, not at all.
Oh, that's just someone draw it on you.
Someone may have drawn it on me, but the way I tell the story is I grew this mustache, and it's a very common thing for Legos to grow mustaches when they are babies, so they just come out and they are full-size people. You know, they come out of little plastic packaging, and it's kind of their birthday, and then they get together, and boom, there you go. So I was born in the sense that I came out of the bag born. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have a nose, mustache like humans?
Now, have you ever met a Lego man with a nose? No, noses, they are not part of Legos. This is a myth. I know there is a petition. There is a petition. You know this, right? There is a petition out there that Lego should have noses. With the Lego people, no, we are against this. We do not like this petition. No.
Oh, did someone get a nose?
I do not know what you said. I've already told you that Lego men do not like noses. We do not have noses. And the petition idea, do not sign this petition.
Okay, Lego dude. Well, that's all the time we have for the Lego head.
Alright, that was lame. You ready?
Why do I have to be good? We're holding a fit.
So who are you going to be?
Oh.
What?
I'm just gonna be county folk, counting, squirrel in my hand, shooting gun range.
You gotta have a name for yourself.
Just like a man in my mouth.
Well, you like something with your county folk?
I'm a county folk.
Caroline, county folk.
Caroline, county folk.
Okay.
Can you make my glasses in this bag?
No, they're going to stay down there. All right, let's go. And welcome to HorseRockets Academy. Today we're interviewing, would you mind introducing yourself?
Caroline.
County folk. Yes, so where do you hail from, Caroline?
The county's in the forest, duh.
The counties and the forests. Okay, well, go ahead. What'd you come on the show to tell us?
Tell you that you need to go squirrel shooting today.
Squirrel shooting, huh? Have you ever eaten a squirrel?
I eat squirrels all the time. I eat a raccoon hat.
Okay, what's your best way, or what's your favorite way to eat squirrel? Squirrel dumplings, squirrel stew, how do you like it?
Squirrel pie.
Squirrel pie. Sounds delicious.
And if you want Duck Dynasty, I like the way Miss Kate say that squirrel breads are delicious, and she is true.
They are delicious, huh?
Yes, I have tasted them before.
Coming out of character a little bit there. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by the show.
You're welcome. Also, I left some hogs upstairs for you to eat.
I like hogs. Wild boar is awesome.
And I'm sorry, we ran around a boat last week.
That's what a hog is.
I bet you leftover hogs then.
All right, Caroline County folk. Okay, you got to invent. Just tell a story.
Okay.
Come up with some goofy story about your family. Like,
Well,
you've got two brothers named with the same name.
nah.
This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Nah. I got a brother John.
Okay, so now let's look at the camera and let's start again. Okay. So you're coming to visit HorseRockets Academy. Do you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Caroline Country Folk.
Caroline County folk, great to have you on the show. I understand you want to talk to us a little bit about your family.
Oh yeah. I got a brother Daryl and a brother David. Who named their son David?
You gotta stay in voice.
Who named their son David? It's like city folk and county folk. We always stay together. We always name our children after county stuff. Like Caroline. That's a county folk name. Ashley? Who in the world would name the kid Ashley?
I don't think you understand.
I know, I'm horrible.
No, you have to come up with a goofy story like.
I got a brother John and a brother David. On it.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please. I'm horrible. You have the glasses. I want glasses to see people. I can see again. I can see. Folk?
I'm not Caroline.
The Caroline County folk, get over it.
I'm all about
John Smith.
Curtis.
Curtis. Nice. Curtis County folk?
Sure.
Well, hi. I'm still in place. Well, hello. I'm Eliza, and we're into
No, I'm Curtis.
Curtis County folk.
Hi.
So, Curtis, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. So, you know how some of y'all people... No, I can't do a county folk voice. You're crazy. It's not happening. I can't do the hick voice and pull it off. So, we have bad hick voices.
I have a good hick voice. You
We
have
do have
that
a good
hick
hick
voice.
voice. All right.
Let's get this over with.
All right, folks. We're interviewing Caroline County folk who came by the studio today. What are you doing today, Caroline?
Great.
Want to tell us a little bit about what the weather's like outside?
Hot. Good project.
Good for hunting. And what should we go hunting if we happen to be outside?
Hunting for chickens.
Chickens, huh? Caroline, normally we look at the camera at the top there. You know, it's kind of confusing.
Sorry, I'm not used to being in front of cameras here.
Yeah. Now, how do you hunt for chickens?
Well, you raise up chickens and then let them loose, and then they become wild chickens.
Wild chickens. Okay. Well, anything else you want to tell us?
Oh yeah, skunk season's coming.
Should we eat skunks?
Yeah, you should eat them with apple pudding, apple pie, especially skunk dumplings.
Skunk is consideration. Thank you, Caroline County folk, for coming by the studio.
You're welcome.
All right, that was fun.
That wasn't funny though.
You just don't laugh at it while you're doing it, but it's still funny. Okay, where are those glasses?
I want to really eat.
These are cool guy glasses. I wear my sunglasses
They're
after
cool
so
girl glasses.
I can
I gotta do one. I got. You did the Lego head. Oh wait, you gave me two of these. You go.
No, you can do one.
Oh sweet.
Just in for you.
Cool chick.
Your Highness. Oh, I'm out of ideas. I'm having way
I'm acting like a Broadway chewing gum. Looking at her nails.
Oh, how does it feel to be rich and famous?
Awesome. I can go out and all the time. I can listen to hip music, have the hippest fashion.
So the life of a fashion designer is how you became a famous fashion designer.
Well, my mom was a fashion designer before me, and then I took it, and I became a fashion designer after a while when I was just 5 years old.
And what's your favorite thing to design? Swimsuits, dresses, all
Anything, especially ball gowns, are my favorite though.
Ball gowns, huh? So what? Who is there? Somebody from your dresses that we could relate to?
Well, let's see. That's one of my clients, Justin Bieber. I'm not going to talk about him.
You wore one of your ball gowns? wait, you said we weren't going to talk about it. I'm sorry, that's an inappropriate question. My bad.
It is. Let's see, Lady Gaga. She wore one for a movie she was doing. Not really the latest designer pick, but she took it.
I don't think we want to put Lady Gaga there. That person's just creepy.
Okay. Give me a person then.
Like that.
Minnie Mouse!
Katy Perry?
Katy Perry's Lady Gaga.
No, Katy Perry is not Lady Gaga. This is why we homeschool. Okay, because the popular culture has got to, we've got to teach our kids about it the right way. Katy Perry and Lady Gaga are two different people.
Well, also do Minnie Mouse like
I don't think we can do cartoons. I think I've got enough footage. I'll just splice it together. Okay, so a little Bohemian. What did we do today? We kind of just did everything, right?
Yeah.
So what does Bohemian mean?
Being crazy and being funny.
Not quite. I think the word we used was unconventional. So conventional is usually kind of predictable, right? And unconventional is a little
Wild side.
yeah, a little off the beaten path.
Like burping in front of it.
Yep, like burping in the segment opening and stuff like that. The stuff I'm gonna have.
Hey.
I know you have a very good belt. It's very loud. We should maybe do it for the show. Mine is like that's it. That's all I've got.
I'm sorry I brought too much today. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'll have to buy a beer. Something I gotta do.
And milk. And cereal.
Pretty much anything for you kids. Okay, so
Peace!
let's go to our next segment. So what else do we tell our audience? I love our audience. Don't you like them?
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to start having more guests, so then we'll have more audience.
I should really Twitter. I should really Google this talk.
Probably a good idea.
You might be a plus person. I'm not really interested.
This could potentially be your college fund, and so far it's made 50 cents. But
I'm working harder. Give me a computer. I'm emailing this to every family member.
you gotta actually read scripts. That's the biggest thing. Wow, we did 23 minutes there. There's so much footage for this.
Well, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, kill that.
Out.
All right, you need to film.